Our main news this hour, a bus has crashed on a motorway in western Bulgaria overnight, killing at least 46 people, 12 of them children. 7 people with burns have been taken to hospital in the capital, Sofia. It's not clear whether the fire started before or after the vehicle left the road. The bus appears to have been returning to the North Macedonian capital, Skopje, from a holiday trip to Istanbul in Turkey when the accident happened. For the latest, here's our Central Europe correspondent, Nick Thorpe.
Well, more details are now coming out as light returns to the scene of this horrific accident. We now understand that 46 people have died in the bus crash and that 12 of them are children. We also understand that the accident happened after the bus hit the guardrail, the crash barrier at the side of the motorway, about 45 kilometers from the capital of Bulgaria, Sofia, and that all the passengers, or most of the passengers, were from North Macedonia. Most of the details there of the passengers coming from the North Macedonian authorities. We also understand that this was part of a convoy of 4 buses, 4 coaches returning from a weekend in Istanbul, and the 4th coach was the one that crashed and caught fire in this terrible way.
It is absolutely tragic news, of course. Any indication as to what caused the crash?
Very few details at this stage. We understand from the Bulgarian Interior Minister Boyko Rashkov that the guardrail, the crash barrier, was scarred for a long way along the side of the motorway. Also that this is a place where many accidents happen. This is a motorway which is being built at the moment, the main motorway area highway in the west of Bulgaria. So effectively these were people crossing Bulgaria, a corner of Bulgaria, on their way back to North Macedonia.
Nick Thorpe there. Well, for more on that, I spoke to journalist Desislav Yankelov in Sofia.
Actually, currently there are very few details because the authorities here in Bulgaria, they are keeping the journalist about 500 meters from the incident. But the things that we know that we can confirm that there are at least 45 people who are killed in this accident, and 7 people are currently in one of the big hospitals here in Sofia. We can again confirm that there are 12 children that died in this horrible accident. And we spoke with some experts here in Bulgaria who are giving us some very disturbing details about things that are happening all around our country. And one of them, named Bogdan Milchev, is telling us that more than 1,000 people every year from abroad are experiencing those kind of incidents here in Bulgaria on our streets, on our highways. This is something actually quite shocking for people outside of Bulgaria, but here we know what is the condition of our streets, of our highways, and I'm sad to say that those kind of incidents are not a thing that's happening that often. It's actually happening every day over here. People are dying on the streets, and sadly, once or twice a year we see those kind of incidents with buses that 45 people are killed.
And is it known at all, in terms of who was on that bus that crashed, where they had come from?
We know that there are people from North Macedonia. We know that the Prime Minister of our neighbor country is coming currently to the incident with the Minister of Internal Affairs of Macedonia. And everyone from the bus, they were just traveling past our country, how you said, from Turkey, I think, or Greece. That's not actually confirmed currently.
The latest there on that crash in Bulgaria.